What is your organization's plan for managing privacy? And is that plan eroding or contributing to your organization's success? In this short video series, you're going to hear from global privacy leaders as they talk about the imperative of privacy. We'll start with how to frame the issue and then move on to how your organization can be thinking about managing this complex challenge.
The challenge with privacy, this word is so loaded and it carries meanings to people well beyond just the commercial aspect of it or the business aspect of it.
This is a very human issue. It is not like antitrust or corporate law where people's individual emotions and feelings don't tend to get in the way of what the law should be. This is something that people are very passionate about, and it is very driven by culture.
You want to make sure that you've got an understanding and a buy-in from the leadership of your organization, however small, however big, and that they put out the message that privacy is an important value to the company.
Here at the IAPP, we've worked with a Fortune 100 financial services company that really dedicates executive attention to their training program. So much so that they have a C-level executive introduce every privacy training class so that employees understand the value that the corporation places on privacy.
Now, if you're saying that you care about personal information, the data of your consumers, of your customers, of your employees, my question back is, how does that compare to how you treat money in your organization? And I think that in many cases, you find that there's a big gap between how we control funds and how we control this thing that we say we so care about.
Make no mistake, privacy is a valuable asset of your organization. Now, I know that your organization values many things: research and development, intellectual property, customers. You need to add privacy to that list.
If I was a CEO, I would want to leverage my information, my best asset. And how am I going to do that? Only if I have a privacy program that enables me to use data.
If you're going to build a culture within an organization that respects the data that you are collecting and using and making decisions on, you've got to start with the ability to get everybody from the beginning of your organization all the way through mature companies to be thinking about the issue of privacy and see it as something that they own a piece of and that they have responsibility for.
Not just the control functions, compliance, legal department, audit, but the business functions as well as the board and senior management.
There's really no question that privacy is a bottom line issue for organizations today. There's an upside potential, certainly, with better customer engagement, trust, and stickiness for your products and services. But you'll also have to be aware of the downside: loss of customer engagement, regulatory fines, the consequences of breach. There's just no getting around it. Privacy matters.
One of the things that we're all going to have to start doing is getting everybody on the same page in a company to understand how we handle data ties in with our corporate values, our ethics, how we want to approach this issue as an organization, both publicly and internally.
This is the moment where privacy moves from backroom to the boardroom and has to absolutely be on everybody's mind.
And if reading the business section of any newspaper today doesn't tell you that privacy is important, then maybe nothing else will. But let me put it in terms that most CEOs will probably like, and that is that privacy is not just a risk. Privacy is not just a cost center. Privacy is an opportunity.